Lord, what do you want to do through me? It kind of brings me to a passage in 2 Corinthians 8, 1 through 5, where Paul was really giving a lesson to the Corinthian church about sacrificial giving. And he used the Macedonians as an example. And the Macedonians were really wanting to give of all that they had to the church. The Macedonians were experiencing a time of real poverty. They were experiencing a time of severe persecution from the Roman Empire. Yet they gave, and they gave liberally. They gave beyond their means. In other words, they gave sacrificially. They gave freely, and in fact, they even pleaded for the privilege to give of what they had. But the most important thing Paul tells us in verse 5 of that passage of Scripture is that even though they were giving, they gave first of themselves to the Lord. And I think to me that really epitomizes this, Lord, what do you want to do through me? Because when we give our first of ourselves to the Lord, then the Lord is really going to use us, not only in our giving, but in our service to Him as well. That's a question that my wife and I have really pondered both as we entered into this campaign. And as we looked at it, we knew that we wanted to give as much as we very much could, as we possibly could give. But yet on the other hand, it was very, very important to us that this did not distract or take away from our already what we were giving to the church. We did not want to interfere with our tithe. We did not want to interfere with what we had committed to missions. What could we give out of what we have right now? And then we also looked at what do we have now that we really can do without? Perhaps by giving something up, perhaps by looking at where we may have some investments and savings that could be liquefied, but what could we give out of what we have right now? When we brought it all together, a figure came to my mind, and I shared it with my wife. And Joe said, you know, that's fine. That's what we can do. Paul tells us, and my God will supply all your needs according to His riches in glory through Christ. And I think His riches in glory, I can't imagine that. That's infinitesimal. And so I know that He's going to supply our needs. And as He blesses us over the next 3 years of our giving, then perhaps we, in addition, will be able to give more through His blessings.